Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Elizabeth.
Welcome back to Yoga with Health Meets Wellness. This class today is specifically for runners, bikers, or essentially anyone that wants to invite length into the hamstrings and the muscles that flex the hips. So we'll begin on our back today in a Shavasana, allowing your arms and legs to lengthen and your body to open and soften. Take a moment here to just land. You might turn the gaze in or invite the face to soften. And then scan your awareness from your toes, up your legs, letting your pelvis soften, letting the belly and chest relax, and then we can start to just invite awareness to our breath. So wherever you are with your breath, go ahead and actively exhale. Take a slow, steady in of your nose. Fill yourself up. And open up the mouth to breathe out. Nice, smooth inhale through your nose. This time, keep your lips closed. Exhale audibly through your nose. Good. Stay with that breath. In and out through your nose. And as always, let that really anchor you in your practice. From here, bend your knees in, walk your heels towards your hips. We'll start with a bridge. So separate your feet about hips width. Keep all 10 toes forward. And then press down with your feet to peel your pelvis up. You might, walk your shoulders together behind your back. You might even bring your hands to clasp. But see if here you can really lengthen your knees towards the front of your mat. Invite length into those muscles that flex the hips. Let your collarbones broaden toward your face. Take one more inhale to lift. And exhale, widen the shoulders, lower the spine one vertebra at a time. And then toe heel the feet nice and wide. And take some nice windshield wiper side to side. As you do this, you might point your knees towards the front of your mat. Again, inviting length to those muscles that tend to tighten and shorten. Coming back to neutral legs, hug your right knee in towards your chest and interlace your hands at your right hamstrings. From here, extend your heel towards the sky any amount. Keep your back body grounded. You can keep your hands as they are. Play with bringing them above your knee as well. Keeping your right leg where it is, go ahead and let your left leg lengthen. Let your left hip soften. Take a smooth breath in and a smooth breath out. Good, release that grip, bend your knee in towards your armpit. So interlace your hands at your right shin and then hug your knee around your ribs. So create a bit of a compression in the hip. So when we release this shape, you'll get a fresh flow of oxygenated blood. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good, gently release the grip. Guide your knee across the body with your left hand for a twist. Right arm can come to cactus or extend. Full breath in. And full breath out to allow yourself to soften. Inhale, make your way back to center. Hug that right knee in one last time. And exhale, sole of your right foot down to the ground. Hug the left knee in, interlace the fingers at the hamstrings. You might try bringing the non-dominant thumb on top in the grip this time. Extend the heel up towards the sky, any amount. Keep the back of your body grounded. And you might observe that the mobility is different between the right and left. Just meet yourself wherever you are with compassion and non-judgment. Again, the grip can stay at the hamstrings, maybe work its way up towards the calves or ankle. From here, keeping left leg where it is, extend the right leg long and try to invite the right hip flexors to be soft. One more full inhale, extend up through the left heel. And full exhale. Good, release your grip, crease your knee, and then interlace your hands at your shin. Hug your knee around your ribs towards your left armpit. Creating that compression of the left hip. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Gently release the grip, and then guide your left knee across your body to the right for a spinal twist. Again, gazing past the left shoulder or in. Full breath into the ribs, and full breath out. Make your way back to center. Hug both knees in together, and then we'll rock up to a tabletop. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, bring the knees to stack under the hips. Take a cow pose as you breathe in, lift the head and tail. As you exhale, cat pose, press down to hollow yourself out. Inhale, cow, lengthen and lift. And exhale, cat, round and contract. Good, one more time like that. Smooth breath in to expand. And full exhale to contract. From here, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the sit bones back and up. And then take the dog for a walk to really bring awareness into backs of legs. Let your head get heavy to release your neck. And especially if the legs are super tight, bring a bend to your knees. So this is a way that we can keep really the length and extension of the spine. So you might maintain a bend in your knees in your down dog the entire time. From here, big breath in. And big breath out. Take the right leg long as you inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee and stack your right hip open on top of your left. Dial the right armpit down and give yourself a couple breaths here to move intuitively. You might circle your ankle or even circle your knee to just notice the range of motion in your hips. Re-extend your leg, draw your hip back down as you breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your knee towards your nose and set your foot between your hands. Good, align your right knee over your right ankle. Check that your feet are your hips width, and then drop the back knee down and untuck the toes. Bring your hands first to your right thigh. This is our Anjali-asana, or low crescent pose. Really nice to lengthen the iliopsoas, especially in this left leg. From here, can you hug your thighs and ribs in to lift, and then maybe take your arms all the way up so the spine can extend. Big breath in to lengthen. As you breathe out, bring your hands to frame your right foot. Try to keep your torso close to your right thigh. Keeping your left shin on the ground, tuck your left toes and tilt your hips back, half splits, lengthen over the right leg. So right leg does not have to be straight here. You can keep any amount of a bend in the knee, just inviting length into the entire back body, so the hamstrings as well as the spine. You can play with this shape by flexing the toes towards your face to intensify if you like. From here, rebend the right knee, lift the left, and then just step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet can be together or hips width. As you breathe in, find your halfway lift, hands to your shins. As you breathe out, let it go, forward fold. Good, slowly, one vertebra at a time, we'll roll up to stand. Just feel the spine align and let the chin lift last. Good, as you inhale, take the arms out and up. As you exhale, bend the knees, crease at the hips, come right back to that forward fold. Good, halfway lift, full breath in, hands to shins. Fold on the breath out and bend your knees. Separate your feet hips width. From here, take your index and middle finger, create two peace signs, and then hook those around your big toes. This is our yogi toe lock. From here, inhale, take a baby halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, crease your elbows out to the sides to pull your torso towards your thighs. From here, try to bring more weight into the balls of the feet to lift the seat. That way our quads can engage, which allows our hamstrings to lengthen. Release the grip, find a halfway lift on the breath in, And on the breath out, forward fold. Plant your hands and step back to plank. Shoulders over wrists, inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend the elbows halfway to the rib cage. Flip your feet as you breathe in, find your upward facing dog. And as you breathe out, send the hips back and up, down dog. Smooth breath in through your nose. Maybe you open up the mouth to breathe out. Good, send your left leg long as you inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, and give yourself a few rounds of breath here to explore intuitive movement. Again, maybe you circle your ankle or your knee. Just inviting the breath to meet your mobility. Left leg long up and back as you inhale, and as you exhale, knee towards forehead, step between the hands. Good, check in that you're that hips width, left knee over ankle alignment, and then drop the right knee, untuck the toes, and bring your hands up to your thigh. Good, really drop your tailbone down here. That's what's gonna create that length. And then go ahead and bring your arms up if that feels okay. Can you knit your front ribs, spiral your pinky fingers in, and find more length. One more big breath in to lift. On the breath out, bring the hands down, tuck the back toes, and shift the hips back, half splits. Letting your torso fold, maybe drop the head to release the neck. Try to stack your hips right over your right knee and tilt from your pelvis. Again, you might flex the toes towards your face and just invite softness into the back of your left leg. Coming forward again, rebend your left knee, lift your right, and then step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Inhaling, flat back, hands to your shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way out and up to stand. Exhale, arms in mountain. From here, we'll play with our balance. Bring the weight into the left leg. Hug your right knee in, grabbing for your right shin. Bring the left hand to the left hip. This is a great place to stay. Or come back to that peace finger grip and hook your big toe. Draw your right shoulder onto your back. Keep your shoulders and hips square to the front of your mat, and then slowly begin to extend through the right heel any amount. Good option to stay right here. But you can start to slowly take your leg out to the side and maybe even take the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Full breath in, full breath out. Come back to center, inhale, one-legged mountain, and exhale, step your right foot down and shake it out. Shift the weight into the right leg, checking with the breath. And then bring your left knee in, reaching for the shin or big toe grip. Again, notice if getting that grip brings your shoulder forward, try to keep both shoulders and hips square and extend from there. Kick through your heel, flex your toes towards your face. Great place to stay, inviting length into the back of the left leg. Or we can start to open it up, inviting the stretch more in towards the inner thigh, adductors, and maybe take the gaze or the right arm out. Slow, steady breaths. Bring your leg back to center. One-legged mountain, breathing in. And mountain pose, breathing out. Shake it out. Nice work. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Flat back, breathing in. As you breathe out, fold, bend the knees. We'll come all the way back down on our backs and return to our bridge pose. So heels towards the hips, press down to lift the pelvis. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, lower the spine. And then we'll come back to our sequence we began with. So from here, bend your right knee in. Maybe this time you play with the big toe grip. Keep the shoulders and hips grounded. Extend the right leg any amount. Good, take your left leg long. You might even play with opening up your right leg to the right. Again, just both shoulders, both hips on the mat. Good, coming back this time to center. Bend the right knee, hug it in towards the hip, just one breath in. Full breath out. Guide the knee across the body for your final twist to the right. Big inhale to lengthen. And exhale, allow your body to soften. Back to center on the breath in. And right foot down on the breath out. Hug the left knee in. Again, you can interlace behind your leg as we did at the top of the practice, or play with a big toe grip here. Great place to check in with shoulders and hips. Can you keep them both on the ground? Lengthen the right leg long, and then option to take the left leg out to the left. Slow, steady breath. Soften into the spaciousness you created as you bring your leg back to center. Good, release the grip, hug your knee in towards your hip. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Draw the knee across the body, final twist to the left. Big breath in, and big breath out. Take it back to center. Hug both knees in together. And then open yourself up to your final rest. Extend through your arms, your legs. And let your palms face up and your gaze stay in. We'll guide us out in a few moments. Just give yourself permission to soften. Notice the breath. And invite movement back in as you invite your breath to deepen. Maybe taking the arms up overhead and allowing yourself to find a yawn sensation. And then roll to the right and rest in a fetal position. Just a moment to reflect and connect with any aspects you can keep from this practice. And we'll make our way to a seat. Palms to prayer, chin to chest to honor your experience. Thank you so much for practicing with us today for lengthening hips and hamstrings and flowing with health meets wellness. Namaste.